I'm Taylor.
And I'm Kristen.
And we are TK2LDCNEWS.
Today we are here with Miss Stephanie Wilson, and we are going to ask her some questions. So we are also continuing our chapter of Women We Look Up to. So let's get started. So can you please tell us what you do here at Channel 9?
I am officially, my title is a multimedia journalist. I've been here at Channel 9 for a couple of decades. I started in long-term programming, producing documentaries, public affairs television, early morning television, variety shows, so forth and so on. Right now I work in news, and I focus mainly on consumer in the consumer franchise and do those kinds of things, and done investigative and all that stuff. So helping my colleagues get the information disseminated and producing stories and packages.
So what's the most exciting part about your job?
I would say the most exciting part is getting out there and helping to inform the public about issues and perhaps things they need to be aware of to make them a better consumer,
So have you won any awards for your producing or your journalism?
Yes, I have.
So how many have you won?
After a while you stop counting them. I don't think, in my work, I don't do the job to win awards. It's a great thing to get that accolade in the end. But my sole purpose and my sole goal is to be a person to provide information and the best information, and to provide a good product for our users, which is what we call them now because of the digital transformation of television and all of the different multimedia platforms. So I want to make sure that you and your mom and your dad and anybody else out there are informed consumers, not only when it comes to products, but information that they may need to help them.
So what are some of your favorite things to do outside of work?
I love to cook. I love to read. I try to be a good cross trainer when it comes to exercising. I love getting together with family and friends. And, we work in such an intense environment. Like yesterday when the Navy Yard broke, that news that there may be a possible shooter at the Navy Yard, it becomes such an intense, focused event because you want to make sure you're getting the right information out to people. So not only do you allay their fears, but keeping them informed and letting them know what they can do to maintain their safety in a situation like that. So when I'm away from here, I like to relax, whether that's looking at an old vintage movie, or putzing around with my photography, or working out, or cooking, which I love to do. I like to experiment in the kitchen a lot. So I try to do a variety of things because I think you need to do that to decompress and regenerate in this fast-paced journalism world that we work in.
So you said out of work and when you're not working, you like to cook and read. So what are some things you like to cook and some of your favorite books?
I experiment a lot with dishes. I like to cook a lot of seafood. I like to cook, I'll cook desserts. Everybody in my family loves my desserts. I try to stay away from them, but I cook a lot of desserts. I read a lot of scripture because it helps keep me grounded. So I do love reading a lot of scripture. And as far as books are concerned, I read a lot of biographies, autobiographies. One of my favorite books that I love is called The Warmth of Other Suns.
So, who is that
It is by, her last name is Wilkerson. I can't think of her first name right now, but I know her last name is Wilkerson.
by?
Yes.
So our last question for you is, do you have any other goals you wish to achieve?
That's a good question. That's an excellent question. You know, I have achieved some designated marks that I've charted out for myself. But you know, my main goal is to make sure that I treat people the way that I want to be treated, and just live a good, whole, spiritual filled life.
So we would like to thank you for your time and meeting us here. So don't forget to follow us on Twitter
And subscribe to our YouTube channel.
at TK2LDCNEWS. And for Instagram, it is actually TK2LDCNEWS3. Have a wonderful day. See you guys later.
Bye.